Alright guys, so I have something really interesting that I want to share with you that I've done from this book right here, the Type Z Guide to Success by Mark Allen. This is one of my favorite books of all time, and I highly recommend it for anyone to read this book. But in the first 2 chapters of the book, literally this takes 5 minutes to do. It's a 5-minute exercise, and it's really sad that a lot of people just won't do this, and they actually never took the time to do this before. But he says in the book to write out your ideal scene. Like, imagine everything in your life happened exactly what you wanted, what you wanted to happen. And I've done this before, but I've returned to doing it again because my ideal scene changes every now and then. We all change as people. So I did this exercise again. It just takes 5 minutes of your day. On this piece of paper, I wrote everything that I wanted to happen in my life in 5 minutes. I pictured my ideal scene, all the things that I wanted, and it did not take that long. Just simple little things that I wanted out of my life. And I'm giving myself 5 years to be considered top coach of Beachbody. By the time I'm 30 years old, I want to be considered top coach, and I wrote that down on that piece of paper right there. And I dare you to try this. It takes 5 minutes to do. Just imagine that your life has gone exactly the way you want it to go in the next 5 years. In 5 years from today, what do you want out of your life? Sit down and do it. Literally, I wrote it on a piece of paper, and it's from this book. The exercise from this book, and so many people will not do it. What do you want out of your life in 5 years? Just think about it and write it down, and come back to that piece of paper and write it consistently. I'm keeping this thing on my desk so I can read it every single day. I've never done that before, so I'm actually going to really try to do that. And the second step is to write your goals as affirmations. So you take your ideal scene, like you imagine exactly what you want in your life, and you take everything you write, all the goals, all the things you want to achieve, and you write them as things that are happening in the present. Like, okay, I am now creating total financial success. I am now driving the car of my dreams. I am now falling in love with the most beautiful woman in the world. Whatever that is, that's you write down, and you write all those things down as goals. And I did that too, and I put it right by my bedside so I can read it when I wake up and when I go to bed. So my life is on course. I plan to become the top, number one, not in the top 10, number one. I want to be considered top Beachbody coach. I'm giving myself 5 years from today, by my 30th or after my 30th birthday, to be top coach. So it's gonna be so interesting to come back to this video and when it happens in 5 years from now, because I actually did it. I'm gonna save this video. So that is my goal. That is my intention. I also wrote the intention out to create a residual income of over 6 figures a year, and that'll easily happen if I'm considered top coach. But that's what I want. That's what I want for my life. And I also wrote a bunch of other private things that I'm not going to share right now, but I plan on achieving them. And that's exactly what I did. And it took me 5 minutes. Just sit down and just think about what you want out of your life and write it on a piece of paper and review it every single day and write those goals as affirmations. And I promise you, it'll make a huge difference in your life. And the sad thing is that people don't ever bother to do this. It don't take 5 minutes out of their day and just to think, okay, what can I do and what can I achieve in my life in the next 5 years in order to change my life? What can I do? Just think about it. And I promise you it'll be very, very helpful. I just try it out and let me know how it works for you. Just let me know if it was helpful. Even if it doesn't come true, it gets you thinking about what you want. Maybe you're not going to hit your goal exactly in 5 years, but it gets you on the right path and it gets you thinking about what you want. So just something to consider. Try this out. Are most people going to do this? I don't know. I have no idea. But maybe one person will do it. So who knows? But try it out. Everything you want out of your life, just imagine everything has went exactly how you want. Let your imagination soar and let yourself just be free. And don't think about what if and if you can, if you can't. Just imagine everything went perfectly well and write it on a piece of paper and review it every single day. It takes 5 minutes to do.